Francies Wanderi resigns as IEBC Commissioner. Electoral Commission top official Francies Wanderi has resigned days after being suspended from office by President William Ruto. IEBC Commissioner becomes the third of the four besieged commissioners who were set to face a tribunal on their conduct following a parliamentary vote. Commissioner Justice was the first to call it quits on Friday, and Juliana Cherera resigned on Monday. By resigning, Mr. Wanderi said he was not admitting guilty. I quote what he said, "As I tender my resignation today, I do so not because I'm guilty of the allegations leveled against me by the petitioners, but because there comes a time when the country is more important than one individual, including my own aspirations as a Kenyan to see our democratic process minor those of advanced democracies." In his letter of resignation to President Ruto, Commissioner Wanderi defended their actions, accusing Chairman Wafula Chebukati of high-handedness, dictatorial mannerism, and devoid of principles of good corporate governance. With the resignation of his colleagues Juliana Cherera, Justice, and Mr. Wanderi, he knows much well no change in the commission and their removal will not help the country achieve its democratic and electoral aspirations. Kenyans need to know that Mrs. Cherera, Mr. Justice Wanderi, and Ms. Irene Masiti were on Friday suspended by President William Ruto as he formed a 5-member tribunal chaired by Court of Appeal Judge Aggrey to investigate their conduct and recommend their removal if found guilty of gross misconduct and violation of the Constitution. The fear of the public ridicule is the biggest reason behind the IEBC officials' resignations. Political analyst Professor Macharia Munene says the pressure was too much for the IEBC commissioners and they had to leave before the tribunal began its cock. Raila believes the IEBC officials are being harassed by Ruto government for refusing to recognize the final results that he believes did not reflect the will of the people. They want to appoint their own members of the commission to carry out the rigging in 2027, said Martha Karua, who was Raila's running mate during the August polls. Electoral Commissioner Wanderi stated that his resignation was necessary because the outcome of the investigation was predetermined by the decision, while extremely difficult and distressing for myself and my family, was made by the excessive and irritational public hanging based on false information tarnished my reputation and integrity.